Attention. Attention all you Brooklyn kickball players. All the games in the quarterfinals has ended yesterday in one of the most amazing games you have ever seen. We have seen a lot of close games yesterday and more. When I give you the highlights of these scores, you'll know what I'm talking about after. But before I do, next week on October 4th will be a double kickball. Not only we will have the semifinals, but we will also have the Brooklyn Kickball Season 12 Finals Championship on that same day. And I will explain more in a little while. But first, I will give you the highlights of the scores right now. Game 1 in the main field, starting at 4 p.m. today. Wow, we got a good game to discuss for you. I tell you, these athletes are not doing anything that I tell you they are very good this year. And they can do it all, folks. The final score for this game, Mathletes 8, PYT 3. The results, Mathletes 1-0, PYT 0-1. Wow, I gotta tell you, not bad Mathletes. On to the outhouse. Wow, we got another game we discuss, and it's a good one. Because this Perfect Strangers team has beaten the Hot Mess. And you know, folks, Perfect Strangers has been in semifinals many times, folks. You never know what's going to happen this year. But the final score of this game, Perfect Strangers 4, Hot Mess 1. The results, Perfect Strangers is 1-0. Hot Mess 0-1. Wow, some game. Game 2 in the main field. Oh man, this Pony Boys team has done it again, and I can't explain any more than that. This team is I tell you, they are awesome this year. They are very strong, and they have everything that they needed. The Pony Boys has beaten the Bill team by this final score of 4-1, and the results are Pony Boys 1-0, Bill is 0-1. Not bad, Pony Boys. They're coming out. On to the outhouse. And we have a tie, ladies and gentlemen, at 2 apiece. So they each get 1 point, and the results are not hard to figure out because the Big Heads and the Sugar Tits have 1 tie each. So they each get 1 point. Congratulations to both. On to the main field, game number 3. Oh man, we got a shutout to tell you, because after the Hot Mess losing the Perfect Strangers 4-1, they had come back and they had beaten the Mathletes by this final score of 3-0. And the results, Hot Mess is 1-1 and still alive in this competition. Also, the Mathletes is 1-1, but we'll see what happens after. On to the outhouse. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we got a game to tell you about, and it's a goodie. Because the Perfect Strangers has beaten the PYT by this final score. And you can say whatever you want, ladies and gentlemen, but they are doing it, and they are doing it right now. This final score, Perfect Strangers 7, PYT 3. The results: Perfect Strangers 2-0 and still alive in this competition. However, PYT 0-2, and I'm sorry to say that the PYT is eliminated from this competition. Well, sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? Game 4, on to the main field. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Can you picture this? This Pony Boys is awesome. I'm telling you, this team is something else. Because the Pony Boys have beaten the Sugar Tits by the final score of an amazing shutout of 5-0. The results: the Pony Boys is 2-0. The Sugar Tits is 1 tie, 0-1. In other words, let me repeat that. The Sugar Tits are 0-1 and 1 tie. I don't know, folks. It's going to be a strange bracket here I'm going to tell you about in a few minutes. On to the house. Oh, man, we have a very close game to tell you. This Bill team is coming on. And they're really coming on strong, folks. Because the Bill team has beaten the Big Heads in a close game yesterday by a final score, and it's very close. Bill 4, Big Heads 3. The results: Bill team is 1-1, and the Big Heads is 0-1 and 1 tie. This is something, folks. This is something. Now, in the main field, game number 5, I got to tell you something, folks. This is something that I never seen before in my life. But we had a 0-0 game throughout the whole entire game. And for some reason, the Mathletes has struck close in the end. For some reason, they did it to beat the Perfect Strangers by a final score. And it's strange to me to say this. 1 Mathletes, Perfect Strangers, nothing. The results: Mathletes is 2-1. Also, Perfect Strangers is 2-1. And this is enough. And I gotta say, congratulations to the Mathletes and Perfect Strangers. You are the first 2 to advance to the semifinals next week. Congratulations, both. On to the outhouse. And we have a tie, ladies and gentlemen, at 3. But unfortunately, and I hate to say this, but they are 2-1 and 1 tie. PYT has already been eliminated. They're 1-2 and tie, but it's not enough. And I hate to say that the Hot Mess is eliminated from this competition. So sorry to say that, folks. Not good at all. And we're sorry. And we'll be back for the rest right after this.